Welcome to Nordic Market News, Friday, March the 31st. We summarize the past week's most market-affecting news every Friday. Looking at each country's stock market index, the past week has been struggling for the Nordic markets, a week when the British Prime Minister Theresa May triggered Article 50 and officially applied to leave the European Union. This created some unrest, particularly at the home market in London. Of the Nordic countries, only Denmark has a good margin to finish this week on plus. Helsinki 25 minus 0.1 this week or minus 0.3 today. OMXS 30 in Stockholm minus 0.5 this week or minus 0.8 today. OSCBX in Norway minus 0.8 this week or minus 0.5 today. Copenhagen 20 1.2% this week or 0.4 today. And the overall index of Nordic 40 0 this week or minus 0.2 today. Starting off in Sweden, the Swedish large cap and index movers H&M and Ericsson has been making headlines during the week. Ericsson was first punished on the stock market when news about significant downwritings and costs were reported in the press. These were sums amounting to 15 billion Swedish kronor for the first quarter of this year. The downwritings during the first quarter amounts to between 3 to 4 billion Swedish kronor. As shown in this graph from Infront taken yesterday, Thursday, the investors fled Ericsson when the media information also speculated about a new issue had to be conducted to save the company. However, the new CEO, Börje Ekholm, swiftly presented a rescue plan and communicated his actions to steer the company in the right direction. This included changes in management, and the CEO stressed that Ericsson still has a strong and trouble-free balance sheet. Meanwhile, in H&M, the clothes and retail group presented their first quarter yesterday, Thursday, which exceeded the market expectations. The operating result was barely 3.2 billion Swedish kronor compared to expected 2.8 billion according to the SME Direkt consensus. As shown in this graph from Infront taken yesterday, Thursday, H&M was first rewarded with a surge in the stock with about 3%. However, the foreign investors were not impressed and worried about growth, cash flow, and merchandise inventory levels, which made the stock drop as much as 7% during Thursday. At the end of the day, H&M recovered some and was trading around minus 4.5%. In Norway, the oil service company Seadrill had a significant upswing in its stock on Tuesday due to news about their financial struggles. According to one of the main owners, Jon Fredriksson, the management and owners are getting closer to reach a deal with its lenders about a recovery plan, and this was said to Bloomberg News, which then helped Seadrill to rise 12% during Tuesday. As shown in this first graph from Infront, showing a period of 3 days taken yesterday, Thursday, the Seadrill stock climbed on the good news and has since then traded around the same levels with some volatility. The second graph shows a longer perspective over 1 year, clearly displaying the downward trend and volatility the Seadrill stock has faced lately. A deadline for Seadrill is set to the last day of April, a month from now, when one of the company's largest credits becomes due. In Denmark, according to the Danish newspaper Berlingske, energy company Dong Energy and Siemens Wind Power is close to a sell for special shipping company A2C. According to Berlingske, multiple sources says there will be likely to be an industrial buyer, meaning another shipping company. Olsen is a candidate name, and the price tag is supposedly 200 to 250 million US dollars. A2C specializes in setting up large wind turbines, and other likely buyers, according to Berlingske sources, are Dutch Vroon, Belgic Dame Group, British MPI Offshore, and several Chinese companies, especially CPMC. During Monday, the day when Berlingske reported about this information, the company's stock did see a significant drop. However, this is expected to rather be related to the low-risk climate, which also punished Dong's big brother within the sector, AP Møller Mærsk, which closed minus 2% on Monday. And finally, in Finland, the Finnish telecom operator Nokia has received its largest order to date in Latin America. The Mexican operator Altan Redes has chosen Nokia to conduct an extension and maintenance of the LTE network within the 700 MHz frequency. This was announced in a press release during Thursday evening, and the Nokia stock has not made a significant move on these news, but rose slightly after the announcement. That was the headlines for today's program. We will be back again next week with more Nordic news. Thank you for watching.